Why do people violate boundaries? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to disregard personal boundaries? Understanding this behavior is especially important in the context of trauma recovery and healing. People violate boundaries for various reasons, often tied to their own psychological struggles, personality traits, and the situations they find themselves in. One key factor is psychological issues, particularly those related to trauma. Individuals with unresolved trauma may struggle with their own boundaries, making it difficult for them to respect others. For instance, in therapeutic settings, a therapist might unintentionally project their own unresolved conflicts onto a patient, leading to boundary violations that echo past trauma experiences. This can create a cycle where the dynamics of victim and abuser are reenacted. Personality traits also play a significant role. Research shows that certain traits can predict boundary violations. For example, men exhibiting narcissistic tendencies or low empathy may be more prone to crossing boundaries. Women, on the other hand, may show impulsivity or self-sacrificing behaviors that can lead to similar issues. These traits can cloud an individual's ability to recognize and respect the limits of others. Situational factors are another important aspect. Isolation or a lack of oversight can increase the likelihood of boundary violations. For example, therapists working alone without peer support may struggle with maintaining appropriate boundaries. In relationships impacted by post-traumatic stress disorder, symptoms like emotional numbing can disrupt healthy interactions, making it harder for individuals to connect or manage their emotions effectively. Power dynamics also play a crucial role in boundary violations. Often, these violations stem from an imbalance of power, where one person seeks control over another. This is particularly common in abusive relationships, where trauma can lead individuals to unconsciously repeat roles of victim and abuser. Sometimes, people simply lack awareness or understanding of what boundaries are. This can be especially true for trauma survivors who have experienced repeated boundary violations. They may need support to learn what healthy boundaries look like and how to establish them. For those recovering from trauma, understanding why boundaries are violated can be empowering. It helps individuals set clearer limits that protect their self-worth and promote healing. Recognizing that boundary violations often reflected the violator's issues can alleviate feelings of guilt or blame. Therapy can assist survivors in developing skills for assertiveness and emotional regulation, as well as identifying safe relationships where their boundaries are respected. In summary, boundary violations arise from a complex mix of psychological conflicts, personality traits, situational factors, and power dynamics. In the context of trauma recovery, these violations can hinder healing and re-traumatize survivors. Therefore, establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries is vital for recovery. Understanding these underlying causes can help both survivors and professionals create safe, respectful environments that support healing.